Honestly, Real Madrid is very fortunate to have a player like Raúl Asensio. We know that Real Madrid always has the best players in the world, but in this case, they have a young player with tremendous potential who could become one of the cornerstones of the team in the future. I've spoken to some members of the coaching staff about him, and everyone agrees that he's an extremely talented player, and he can be a key figure for the Spanish national team for many years. We need players of this quality because football is developing quickly, and it's important to have players who can adapt to the challenges ahead. Real Madrid's difficulties. This season. When we look at Real Madrid's season, we see that they've faced many difficulties, but that's nothing new for the team. Real Madrid always faces challenges, but the difference between them and other teams is that they know how to handle them. There were moments in the season when some thought that the team wouldn't be able to compete, but every time, Real Madrid proves that they have the mentality of champions. This mentality is what makes this club different from others, and what has made them the most successful team in Europe. We saw how Real Madrid faced some criticism at the beginning of the season, and how some people said they wouldn't be able to compete. But in the end, here they are, strongly competing for all the trophies. This is not the first time Real Madrid has gone through tough times, but they always come out stronger. This team has a unique DNA that makes it never give up, and that's what sets them apart from other clubs. Surprise in the Champions League. Many thought that Real Madrid would be eliminated from the Champions League in the round of 16 by Atletico Madrid, especially after the strong performances Atletico put on recently. Everyone was saying that Real Madrid was going through a difficult time and wouldn't be able to get past Atletico's challenge. But what happened was a surprise to everyone, because Real Madrid once again proved that you can never rule them out of the competition. Suddenly, we found Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, and everyone started changing their opinions. This is Real Madrid, a team that knows how to face tough moments, knows how to play under pressure, and knows how to fight until the last minute. In this competition in particular, Real Madrid has an incredible record, and I believe that when the team is in the Champions League, you always have to expect anything from them. This competition means a lot to this club, and that's why we always see them perform at a high level, no matter what circumstances they are facing. La Liga title race. In addition to the Champions League, Real Madrid is still in the race for the La Liga title this season. The competition is extremely tough, and there are several teams vying for the title. But Real Madrid has the experience and ability to keep competing until the end. Anyone who has been following La Liga this season will notice that all teams are facing difficulties, not just Real Madrid. But at the crucial moments, the big teams know how to get the job done, and Real Madrid is one of those teams. They have players with the mentality of winners who know how to deal with big pressures. At this stage of the season, the difference is made by the small details and the ability of teams to keep their focus until the very last moment. We know that Real Madrid has all the ingredients to stay in the race until the end, and they can never be ruled out of winning the title. Everyone knows that this club never gives up on its goals, and that's why it is always a contender to win. Having top players in the Spanish national team. I am very fortunate to have a fantastic group of players in the Spanish national team. We have players with vast experience, and we also have a group of young players with incredible potential. This mix of experience and youth is what makes the national team strong and allows us to compete in every tournament. In every position, we have players capable of contributing, which gives me a lot of tactical options and helps me plan for each match. When you have players of this quality, it makes a lot of things easier for you as a coach. Working with players who have a winning mentality makes the job much more enjoyable, and I'm very happy with the group I have right now. We're working hard, and we're always trying to improve because we know that football doesn't stop at a certain point. There's always room for growth and development. Conclusion. In the end, I want to reaffirm that the match against the Netherlands was a tough test for us. We know we're in an important phase of our preparation, and every match we play gives us more experience and learning. We're working on improving our level, and we're looking forward to the upcoming matches with great confidence. Now we need to analyze this game well, learn from the mistakes we made, and make sure we're better in the future. Manchester City player offered to Real Madrid. The obstacle lies in Perez's decision. Reports have revealed that a Manchester City player has been offered to Real Madrid to strengthen the squad for the upcoming season. Real Madrid is looking to bolster its defense, and the player whose name has been unexpectedly mentioned at Valdebebas is Manuel Akanji, the English club's defender. Marca newspaper pointed out that the player cannot be compared to other signings whose contracts will expire next summer, and who could join Real Madrid for free. However, he does not fit the club's recent policy of focusing on signing young players. Voices within Real Madrid want to sign Manuel Akanji. Despite this, there are voices within the club calling for his signing, or at least for considering Manchester City's situation, as some of the team's players are looking for an exit in the context of the club's ongoing overhaul. The 27-year-old defender's contract with Manchester City expires in June 2027, but he is looking to leave the Citizens, which is why his name was brought up for Real Madrid's consideration. But will President Florentino Perez give the green light for his management to negotiate with him, or will he stick to his policy of signing only young players? Club. Spain coach's remarks on Real Madrid after the Netherlands match. First of all, I must point out that the match against the Netherlands, which just concluded, was one of the toughest games we've played recently. Everyone knows how strong the Dutch team is, a team with a rich history in football and a group of talented players capable of playing excellent football. We entered the match fully aware that it would not be easy, and we had to be at the top of our concentration throughout because even a small mistake against a team like the Netherlands could cost us a lot. Matches like these are a real test of our collective and individual abilities, and I believe the players gave everything they had on the field. Raúl Asensio and his strong contribution to the national team. Now, regarding Raúl Asensio, I want to speak about him specifically, because he has proven recently that he has outstanding qualities that make him one of the best players in his position right now. As a coaching staff, we constantly monitor the development of players, and Raúl is one of the names that has caught our attention for a long time. We know very well that Real Madrid doesn't give opportunities to any player unless they truly deserve it, which is a big indication of the quality of the player. Honestly, I see him as having a very bright future, and I expect him to play a significant role in the national team in the coming years. What sets Asensio apart is not just his football skills, but also his strong personality on the field. He is a player who knows how to move in spaces, knows how to press the opposition, and has the ability to make the right decisions in crucial moments. These are rare qualities in young players, but he has them, and this is what makes him different from many other players of his age. When I watch him play, I see a player with great maturity, even though he is still at the beginning of his career. This is very important because modern football is not only about skills, it also requires tactical intelligence and the ability to read matches well. Honest decides on his future with Real Madrid. Croatian international Luka Modric, midfielder for Real Madrid's first football team, has confirmed that he is not thinking about leaving the club at the moment. The Croatian player revealed his future with Real Madrid, saying in an interview with the French network Telefoot, "For sure, I am not thinking about leaving the club right now." He continued, "I've always said I would love to retire at Real Madrid. It would be a dream for me, but let's see what happens. There are still many games left this season." He added, "I want to focus on the rest of the season because we have many games ahead. We will see what happens. I'm not in a hurry at all." When asked about his proficiency in French, he said, "Just some simple words and also Paris. Well, that's it." Recently, there have been calls from Real Madrid fans urging the club to renew Modric's contract, given the history he has made with the Marca. Van Dijk offered to Real Madrid. The club's stance. Virgil van Dijk's agent has offered the Liverpool defender to Real Madrid for a potential move during the upcoming summer transfer window. Van Dijk's contract with Liverpool expires at the end of the current season, and he is free to sign with any club for free starting this month until the end of the season. According to Marca, Van Dijk was offered to Real Madrid for free, but the club declined due to his fit not aligning with their plans. The Dutch defender had previously spoken to journalists about his future. Before the end of the season, there will be new updates. He added, "As long as I am fully committed to the team, focused on the matches, and I love the club, that's what matters most." Van Dijk has spoken about his future on several occasions. After a match against Ipswich, he said, "My future? I have no idea how many matches I'll play this season," he continued. "I hope to guarantee playing the rest of the season, then I don't know what will happen next." Van Dijk had earlier told Sky Sports, There's no progress regarding my contract renewal, but I'm calm. As I've said before, we'll see what happens in the future. No final agreement has been reached yet between Van Dijk and Liverpool's management regarding a contract